Sometimes the angle could be better, maybe. Yes. Definitely, probably. There we go. And get up higher off the ground. Yeah. There we go. First one. We'll get another hanger. Yes, I hear you, Mr. Coffee. I know you're done. I can hear you. I heated up some coffee to drink. My favorite beverage of choice is coffee, of course. I love coffee. Hello. Hanging laundry to dry. Because I love to do home cleaning, inspiration, whatnots. I need to buy some more laundry detergent though. Oh no, mister, you're not nice and even on the hanger. See, make it like a very even when you hang it. That way it dries even. And the thing I love about hanging laundry to dry is that you don't have to like really iron your clothes, in my opinion, when you do this method, because they just have less wrinkles in them. But you want the, like, thank you, I appreciate that. Okay. I've been so busy the last few days. I've been pretty productive, but I feel like I haven't been as productive on my cleaning as I like to be. So I like to keep up on it, you know. I like it to be organized. It makes me feel good and happy. So, like, I like to bring up the hanger through the bottom so that you don't have to unzip the dress. But these dresses have like this invisible zip, which I really do like. I mean, I buy dresses at Ross and I've bought dresses at Burlington, but I'll tell you the dresses I like the most are just ones I've found on Amazon. And this particular style of dress I just really, really like. And I have a lot of dresses, don't get me wrong. I kind of wish I could get another one, but I'm trying to hold off on it because I know I have a lot of clothes. I do have a lot of clothes. I always tell myself, oh, you have plenty of clothes. But you know, it's like one of the fun things, like some people like to go get their nails done. And I don't do that. Like I've never gone to get my nails done or anything like that. And people pay like 60 something dollars a week. And what, I spend like 30 or $40 on one of these dresses. Like that I can wear like indefinitely. So for me, like that's what I like to spend my money on. It's like clothes that I can wear. I don't know. That's just my preference for how I like to spend my money. Like everybody has their own preferences when it comes to spending and what they like to spend their money on. That's just what I like to spend my money on. A little bit higher off the ground so that I can hang it. I like to arrange it on the hanger the way that I want it to look. Hi. This dress feels kind of heavy. It has a lining to it. So it needs to get the lining back down through it. I'm not like a super fan of pockets, but if you love pockets on dresses, like I personally just don't need them. I never put anything in my pockets. I never understood the allure of pockets. Like some people are incensed that there aren't pockets on dresses. I don't need it. Like that is one feature I don't like on clothing, to be honest. Like, and then it's like an unpopular opinion to say that you don't like pockets. You love my video? Okay. I just don't love pockets, but I'm glad you love my video. Thank you. But if you love pockets, you should buy lots of clothes with pockets. But what I was gonna say is this particular dress. I really like this dress. It's very cute. And it does have pockets, which I didn't even realize it had because the skirt is so flouncy. Thank you. The skirt is so flouncy, so I didn't even realize that. But if you're like looking for a dress, I got this on the Dressin website. It does have pockets. I wonder if this dress seems similar to it. And I never even noticed that it had pockets. But this was a dress actually that I selected in a sponsored video that I did on my other channel, the Dressin haul, which by the way, I think those were very cute clothes. I like all the dresses that I got in that haul. But I was able to pick everything. Like everything in that haul, like they let me pick what I wanted to like share. But I do like that dress. And I like the other dresses I got in that haul as well. They're very cute. Okay. Going to add some other things around it. We have the like littler things that we washed. I'm going to start working from the inside. The outside, not the inside. I have more things I want to wash today just to be completely caught up on all my hang dry items. And you know, I actually have to credit my sister because we always did these like hanging laundry racks, but it was my sister like 10 years ago. She was like, Julia, we have to get a 2-tier hanging laundry rack. And she's very good about, there's some things like that she struggles with in life, but one thing she's really good about is having an eye for things that are functional in the house. And she's a smart girl in many ways. She's just not a super people person, but that's okay. I actually love her more for it because I feel like she's pure of heart, really. And I know what her intentions are always, and she's like truth. She's a truth seeker because a lot of people, I don't know, just in life, like I feel like they seem charming, they're very socially adept, but you don't know what their real intentions are. So that's one thing I love about my sister. She always has great ideas for things that are in the house. And I love that. And ever since we started using the 2-tier, I know some people are like, what, a 2-tier laundry rack? No, I'm telling you, a 2-tier laundry rack will change your life. And some people, how you doing, Callie? Some people are like, what? That's so silly. How can a 2-tier laundry rack? It will, because I know some people like, you have to hang your laundry rack, but they have those ones where you hang it over things. And those are not as efficient. And they don't get wrinkles out of your clothes. I love this thing because everything's hanging up straight. And it will dry exactly the way that it goes into your closet. I mean, you can always put it in a drawer if you want to, but let's say you have like shirts, pants, dresses, skirts. They're gonna dry straight up and down vertically, and that to me just is better than like draping them over that little laundry rack. I'm just not a fan of that thing. I love this 2-tier one. What I would do though, like if you cannot find a 2-tier laundry rack, and what I think is actually just as good, and if I had more like space. Okay, I don't know, we're not talking about her. we're talking about laundry. Anyway, so this is what I was going to say. If you have a laundry system or just space in your house, like a lot of space, like a big laundry room or something, what I could also recommend are like those wheeling, which I would do, like if I had like a big house. Another option would be like they have those like just clothes racks that are on wheels, and it's like it kind of looks like a closet but it's exposed. I feel like that would also be ideal, but I work with what I have because I'm a realist and I don't have space like that, but if I did, that's what I would do. So that's another option in my mind. Fine. I know. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. I mean, I was talking about. All right, got to the bottom. I can see the bottom of my washer, which means I hung everything in this round. And I'll probably come back for round 2 and have some more cleaning to do because I'm behind on everything. Because guess what I did today? I did a thing. Thank gosh I don't live in LA. I live in San Bernardino County, which is triple thick the best. Shout out to San Bernardino and San Bernardino County. Some people think that we're like the Inland Empire, like isolated child. But I love it. I love San Bernardino County. I'll tell you why. Because I went to get my birth certificate and I'm a lucky ducky because I need to upgrade to the real ID. I put it off, but get this. I only had to wait like an hour. I tried to order it online actually a few months ago, and they said, oh, you have to go get this notarized, but that was silly. I should have just went down to the Hall of Records. It was easy peasy because I went really early in the morning. Maybe I looked out, but I don't think so. Everybody was so friendly. They helped me like less than an hour. I was in and out in less than an hour, and I was like, oh gosh, because the security guard at the San Bernardino Hall of Records was like, if you're going to LA, some guy's like, I'm coming from LA, and people are very confused with the birth certificate thing. He's like, you will have to order it online, or you'll have to go to the LA Hall of Records, and he's like, good luck with that. And then I was in there, and like the landscaping was beautiful outside. It was a beautiful day. They had like the door open. It was just very nice. Like, it's very IE. I love the Inland Empire. Like a lot of people think like, oh, we're not as fun. We don't have as many things to do. But I'm a San Bernardino County girl, and I always will be all of my life, and I love it, and I will always. Oh, thanks. This dress I got actually at Ross a while back. I don't know, like 2 years ago. But anyway, I just wanted to say, yeah, you got your birth certificate really quick. I mean, maybe some days are busier than others, but they had me in and out of there in an hour. It was so helpful. It was so easy. If you live near where you're born, you don't need to order that thing online. Go in person. I know nowadays people are like, oh no, in person. How horrible is that? But here's the thing. You have to do like an application online and then you can make an appointment. But what I found out was since I had already tried to order it online, they're like, oh, we can help you in an hour. And I'm like, so yeah, I ended up paying $10 extra. But some people would be like, oh no. But for me, it worked out because I didn't want to have to make an appointment to come back because I think if you are going to do it in person, technically you have to make an appointment. But since I tried to order it online originally, it kind of just worked out. It was serendipity. I was like, oh, thank goodness. So yeah, step 1, now I have to go get my real ID. But I'm like, yeah, that was just the fun process. So don't ever lose your birth certificate, friends, because I lost mine. Well, I didn't lose it. I think got thrown away or something when somebody was cleaning the house, my sister. But anyway, it works out in the end. So yeah, and it was a very good experience, and I had a great experience today. And I just want to tell you, like, don't be intimidated to go do things in person. Like, I am friendly to people and I like to talk to people and interact with people. And I do consider myself like introverted in that, I do like to be at home and I like to do like things that are more homebody-ish. I'm not like the big social party out at bars kind of person, or big party kind of person, or big get together kind of person. I'm not that. But occasionally I like to go places and I like to interact with people. And I feel like nowadays people are making you feel like, oh, you can't go in person to do something. But it actually is always better, I find, when you go and do something in person. So that's just my view. Like, sometimes just trying to do everything online makes it more complicated for you, unless you live far away from where you're born, or unless you live like in another state. My mom was born in Kansas, so all she had to do was ask them to send her the birth certificate, and they did. It was very easy. But I think I just was like, oh, I was dreading like going to get it, and it ended up being so easy. So stop dreading these things. Like, I guess it's just me. Maybe some people are like, oh, no big deal, but I was like, oh, I have to go do it. And I finally did. And I was so happy that I did it. Do I make dresses? I wish I did. Look, I have a sewing machine and I have thought in the past, like, yeah, I should get around to making dresses. But the thing is, I feel like if I had free time, I'd rather be painting than making dresses. And maybe I will talk a little bit more about clothing. Okay, let's talk about clothing before I go. I think this is a pertinent discussion. Like right now, everybody's talking about, oh my gosh, like, look, I think making your own clothes is amazing. But I've always had a good eye for picking things that look good on me and that last. Like, I feel like you just have to be picky about what you're looking for. You just have to be very picky about what you're looking for. And I feel like it's easier in some ways to just buy what you want to wear. You know what I'm saying? It's just my opinion. But if you want to learn how to sew, I highly encourage you to do it. Like maybe, practice. And it's not that I don't want to either. It's just with everything going on in the world and having lots of things to do, I feel like sometimes just buying clothes is easier. But I'm very selective about what I buy. I only buy something I know I will love, that will look good on me, that will fit well. Like, I'm very picky about it. Like, you just kind of have to be more like it's not that you can't find things in modern stores, but like some people would be like, oh, this is kind of an old-fashioned look. And I noticed like long dresses are kind of back in, right? But I've been wearing long dresses since forever. And a lot of people, like when I was younger, because I'm not super young anymore, they always wanted to wear real short skirts, but I always wore like longer skirts. Not always like floor length skirts, but usually at least to my knee. Like I never, which I highly recommend anyway. It's not that I'm saying you have to dress modest, but I think it's just better to dress a little bit more on the coverage side, just because you can wear certain outfits in many different settings. And if you buy like a short skirt, like you can't wear that to school, you can't wear that to work, in my opinion. You know, so I think you should buy things that you can wear in many settings and that just you'll feel better. Like to me, I like longer skirts just because they're more flowy. Like everybody says that shorts are cooler in the summertime, but not really. Like I wear shorts under skirts, just because like if the wind blows your skirt or something. But actually a skirt is cooler because if you look like in desert countries, like in the Middle East, people wear long thobes and things. And why do they do that? It's because it keeps the heat off your body and it's airy and it flows and it's actually cooler and it kind of fans you. Like when you're walking, it's like a built-in fan. Like laugh at me, but it's true. Like if you're walking, your skirt is like breezy and it just flows around you and it's like a built-in fan. And I don't get hot easily, honestly. That's cool. I know a lot of people love to make stuff and I highly encourage that. Like that's amazing. So, but I just recommend like longer skirts. I just think they're cute. Or at least knee-length skirts. Like I think things with more coverage, It makes you feel more comfortable, in my opinion, and they're actually cooler. Like people are like shorts are cooler, but not really. Because like here's an example. Like let's say you're outside somewhere and there's like bleachers and you have to sit on them. Like it's actually cooler in a skirt because it's flowy and it moves around. Whereas if you're wearing shorts, it's gonna burn your legs. You're a dressmaker, okay? You should sell your things on Etsy or something. That would be cool. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.